Are you alone? Good. This is my latest rehab project. This is 3502 East Crocus. Well, what are you waiting for, you silly goose? The intro's over. Come on in. Check it out. What do you guys think? Got my boy Garrett here. Pow, pow, ping, pow. All right, so check it out. Welcome to the brand new, fully remodeled interior of 3502 East Crocus. Now, just to catch everybody up to speed, this property we picked up in December. We got it for $212,000. This property was built in 1979. It's 1,948 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath property. And when we bought it, it was ugly. I don't know if you guys remember, but remember that smell? Oh, God, bad. It was right here. And I'm pretty sure about 30 cats just did very bad things right here. I'm not 100% sure where the smell came from, but it was ripe. Yeah. And it was choppy. The interior was really choppy. It was dark. It was dingy. There was a wall that ran all the way right here. There was another wall that ran all the way right here. The kitchen island was sideways. It didn't look anything like this. And I'm so happy with the layout and the feeling and the smell.
Smells
good. It does smell. It smells profitable at this point. And everything just turned out really, really well. That doesn't mean there wasn't a lot of learning lessons along the way, and that's exactly why you're watching this video, because I got Garrett here who did all the project management on this particular one. He's the one who, picked the materials and worked with the subs, and so I asked him to come and just drop some knowledge bombs on us so that way we can all together learn and grow, so that way if you want to rehab houses for big paydays in the future, you'll kind of have some perspective of what things cost and how fast things happen, and just some fun little things that we learned along the way, and some things we probably would do different next time. A couple little things. So with that said, if you like videos like this or this particular video, don't forget to smash that like button and leave us a comment down below letting us know your thoughts on this one. So if you remember, there used to be a wall right here. And one of the first decisions we had to make here was which walls were load-bearing and which ones weren't, so that way we can open up the space. If you're going to be doing interior remodels, and this particular project, what's our all-in right now on remodel?
About 56.
56,000. And so, we have to be very smart where we're going to spend our money. Now, we happen to just we ordered an appraisal the other day, and we just got the appraisal back. This house just appraised in its current condition, all fully remodeled, for $340,000. So we're listing it today for $339,900. I don't know if we're going to get that. What's your gut say?
I'm going to go with $319,000. $319,000 is the sale price, but I'll take anything above it.
Anything above $319,000? I think it's going to be like $325,000. I'm hoping $325,000. But we have it listed for close to $340,000. But we had to be very smart with where we spent our money. And if we want to push the envelope like that and get top of the market value, especially in a neighborhood like this where $319,000 or above is top of the market, you really have to be smart with how you open it up, because the first thing somebody, and it's, normally when they walk in, the first feeling they get is this light? Is this airy? Is it open floor plan? And then where's their eye going to go? Right to that kitchen, right? Right in the kitchen. And they're going to say to themselves, is that a statement piece? And they're visualizing themselves, eating with their family and cooking and hanging out after a long day work. Long day work.
Long day of work.
I almost had it. One of the first things we did when we opened up this floor plan, or when we opened up the walls and we started looking at how we were going to make this a nice open floor plan, this used to drop down and we had to fill this whole area in with concrete. This used to be the old garage, and at some point in the past they converted this to a really funky interior room. but it didn't functionally make any sense. And so we had to pour a lot of concrete in order to raise this floor and get it pretty much level. The challenge that we were up against is it didn't completely level. And so we had to use a lot of thin set in order to get the flooring to be level when you walk on it, so you're not kind of walking off funky and wonky.
Yep.
But it was worth it because it turned out great. Now, let's look at this flooring real quick.
Yeah.
Not at my dress sandals, Greg.
What are those?
Come on, not at the dress sandals. This is what you get when you're a real estate investor. You get to do what you want. This flooring right here, where did we get this flooring?
We got this flooring at Home Depot. Paid $2 a square foot. New Rainier taupe.
New Rainier.
Taupe is the color.
And I like it.
Yeah, I think it's great. It's a little wider than normal tile, so it is 9.5 inches wide and then 35 length. So it's a great tile. I like it better than the 6-inch. So gives you a little wider wood plank.
I think the women like it bigger too.
I'd have to agree with that statement.
You always want the tile to run the length of the room, all right? And so when you walk in, it just kind of draws your eye and it feels like it goes for a really long distance. All right, so in the kitchen, let's talk about some of the things that we did. Now, the old kitchen island used to be catty corner sideways-ish.
Yep.
So
lot smaller.
A lot smaller kitchen.
Smaller.
Walk us through this kitchen and tell us some of the things that you did.
We did quartz countertops. We paid about $250 a slab, and then you can find a person to manufacture or design, do all the cuts, and those range between $20 to $25 a square foot per person you find to do your work. We did a backsplash. It's a glass backsplash. Yeah. Say that fast 5 times.
Glass. Black splash. Glass backsplash. There we go.
Glass backsplash. So we got that at Floor & Decor. Paid about $14.99 a square foot. So it was a little higher, a little pricier than doing a normal subway tile.
Yeah, but here's what I love about this backsplash is it's the statement piece of the kitchen. Between this blue, you do something like this, and we've been really digging these blues and the whites and the grays and the what do you call this, taupe?
Yep.
Taupes. And it really pops with the light counters. I like this color combination a lot, and it seems to sell really well. However, by going a little bit nicer on the backsplash, I think this is going to be that thing that draws their eye and is going to get them to want to write an offer in this property. So few bucks extra, well worth the price.
Our kitchen wasn't too big, so it actually wasn't an over-the-top price. It was a small area, so
rather than cost us $500.
$500.
This centerpiece right here is the actual original kitchen island. So if we open this up, you'll see that it's white in here like this, right? But if we open up this one, it's different. So what we did is we put a new cabinet there and a new cabinet there to make this island a lot bigger, and it saved us some money because we didn't have to buy this centerpiece right here. So it saved us what, $300, $250?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yep.
Little things like that. Reusing materials, if you can, is really, really smart when you're rehabbing because the little things add up. It's like so weird. We were talking about this in our last rehab. It's like, save a few bucks on this,
but you buy
a lot of them, but even take it to the next step. Sometimes you forget, I also got to pay somebody to come out here and install this.
Right.
And there's all these little things like, we just paid you to do the windows, but we forgot that we also want you to put a new frame around them. And that's an extra $300 to do all the window frame. It's just like these little things you don't realize, and they start adding up. So this $300 actually goes a long way if you multiply it times 15 things throughout the house.
Absolutely.
All right, and then over here, we created an accent piece. If you're gonna go crazy and you're gonna do something like a blue island, something like that with a white quartz top, you wanna kind of tie those accents in throughout the house. And so these types of doors right now, what are these called?
Those are barn sliders from Home Depot. I think we paid about $2.99 for them. They were on sale.
Okay, and you know, 50 to 100 bucks to have somebody come out and install them. Really a cheap way to make a big statement piece from a design perspective.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys remember, this room didn't exist. We actually created this room and turned it into a laundry room, which meant that we had to move some plumbing around and we had to add a venting system. So there was a little bit of cost to get this room there, but the reason we did that is actually because of in here. Originally, the laundry room door used to be right here. And what we wanted to do, and our ultimate goal is, there's a couple rooms in a property that you really want to nail. The kitchen, by far the most important. And then obviously the master and the master bathroom would be second. So if you come in here, originally, there used to be a big pop out right here, and this is where the closet was, and it was, I think it was a stupid design.
It was weird because
Made no sense.
It hid the door, number one, but it was like, why would you bump this out?
It made no sense. So one of the first decisions we made was, can we rip that out? Is that load bearing? Once we realized it wasn't load bearing, it's like, let's get rid of it. Let's punch a hole in this wall right here, and let's turn the old laundry room into the new master bedroom closet, so that way we can have more space. So we were able to get one set of shelving in here, but the reality is we could have shortened it and then moved the door over and then had the second set over there.
But other than that,
That's all I got for you in the closet.
It's a lot bigger closet than what we had before.
There used to be a door here, a window that looked like a door here, and a door here.
We actually flipped the hinges on this door. The reason why is so that the door then opens up to this black, the wall, rather than having the door swing into your bedroom. So that's another tip. Always think about how the door hinges work and what they swing to.
So the door used to swing open this way, which is kind of awkward because you have to like step back in order to go into your bathroom. You want your door to swing into the room. And so by just these little design things, flipping the door, puttying this over, moving it to where it swings the right direction, it just feels so much better in the master bedroom. But this is my favorite part of this room.
Yeah.
This bathroom turned out amazing. It was so dark and dingy and just did not feel like a place that was going to allow you to powerfully get ready in the morning or at nighttime. So one of the first things we did, we ripped all this stuff out.
So these are all new. You can see with the color, they're not the white that were the original ones.
Perfect. All right, but I like the way it turned out because it's nice and bright and clean in here. And one of the first things that we made a decision on in this room was, what are we going to do with the master bathroom? And originally, it was just...
It was a tub.
Yeah, it was a tub. It was old. It was outdated. And when we were staring at it, we were like, okay, how do we rip the tub out? And how do we build a shower that is, obviously going to go with the rest of the house? So we had to make a decision. Do we make a really big shower? Or do we want a standard shower? And what do we do with this awkward space that's going to be right here? And after kind of looking at it, and one of the things that we did, we went to like Pinterest and just started looking at pictures. And we went through all those different pictures until we found something that looked like this. And we're like, oh, that's perfect for this space. So if you're out of design ideas or you want to get your creative juices flowing, go to Pinterest, start looking at the pictures of bathrooms. What's cool about that site is that they have them in categories. It's very easy to just, research bathrooms, bathroom remodels, and all of a sudden, boom, tons of great ideas.
Tile, we paid about $4.99 per square foot on that, and we used the same on the floor as we did in the niche. We went with an oversized niche. I think the oversized niche in showers is just a nice pop. It's a nice feature, and a lot more people are doing them nowadays. About $1.99 for each one of the gray tiles. Ran Schluter on the side, put in a step. The rest is history.
That was amazing. All right, so in total, what do you think this bathroom ran us?
Man, with the concrete, with the plumbing, shower, labor, vanity, countertop, sink, man, probably about $4,500.
Okay, not bad. I think it turned out amazing. It's going to be a
Lighting.
major selling statement, I think, when people walk into this room. All right, so if you remember, this used to have like some real funky cabinetry or something, so we just ripped that all out. They could put some furniture there, just kind of open up the hallway, and did a full remodel on the bathroom. Come here, check that out. And you can see that it turned out clean. You know, what did this bathroom cost us, Garrett?
This bathroom was right around $1,500.
Not bad, you know. Nice little bathroom. And then the final one, which I guess this would be considered like a second master in a way, just because it's the only other bedroom.
It's probably the original before the add-on of the house years ago.
Yeah, but this one is very similar to our last rehab. It's almost an identical bathroom, but we actually learned from our last rehab, and instead of trying to do some wonky glass shower door in a secondary bathroom, we decided just to build a little lip, and then they could put a rod and shower curtain. So this whole entire bathroom, what did this one cost?
This one was right around $1,300.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
We got rid of the hot tub. We painted the concrete when we repainted the exterior of the house. Decided to paint the concrete out here. It turned out really, really nice. We were really having a challenge with getting the grass to grow, but it's finally starting to grow. I think it looks really good. Here in the next couple days, it'll come through, I think, the rest of the grass and some of the dirt areas. All right, so as you can see, the front of this house has completely transformed. It used to be old and outdated with, you know, tons of shrubbery, and the tree was overgrown, and the house was an ugly color, and there was wood rot everywhere, and there was this ugly awning thing that used to be on the front of the house. And now the landscaping is looking good. The color of the house actually turned out great. Garrett, what color is this
We went with
paint color right now?
We went with gray. This is a gray and white trim.
No, all right. Gray and white, obviously, it was really good.
Yeah.
I was maybe going for the brand, but that's okay. We're going to stick with gray and white. Painted the door blue for that nice pop. Brought in all new rocks, got rid of all the nasty shrubbery and overgrown stuff. And what did the landscaping actually cost here?
So we paid $3,000 for the landscaping.
Okay.
And that with the nice paver walkway up to the house, and redo a lot of the irrigation, because we had to get irrigation to all the plants.
Brought in all new plants, and
All new
I think
plants,
for $3,000, it turned out really, really nice. And I really like that we've been doing this on our last few houses. It gives it that home and garden style feel.
Exactly.
And just,
Yeah,
you know,
the
kind of
mulch.
breaks up the different color patterns and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
it turned out really good.
well,
Well,
what do you guys think? Did you guys like us, the documentation of this rehab, the total transformation? Is there some things that you would have done differently? Is there learning lessons that you've learned? Leave us a comment down below. And of course, make sure you turn on post notifications for our next video. That way you can win the gift cards that we're giving away in the comment section. Every single video, I'm pinning a gift card in the comments down below. And if you want to be able to get to that gift card fast and first, so that way you can spend that money, you're going to want to turn on post notifications. I don't have anything else. I'm Coach Sperber, the Clever Investor, here with
G-Money.
G-Money, and we appreciate you. Until next time, take care, comb your hair, and we're out. We have our first showing. Notification just came through, so we got to wrap this video up before they come. Hey, listen, while you're here, why don't you click the tab in the upper right-hand corner and grab my new book, How to Flip Houses with Little to No Money Down. It's a step-by-step guide on how I got wealthy in real estate and how you can too. Hope it helps. Oh, don't forget to watch the 2 videos also.